Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today's video we are doing a prayer board. I've already made a vision board, so this year I'm making two. For what is a prayer board? If you click on this video, you're looking for how to make a prayer board, or you're interested in how I'm making my prayer board. So without further ado, let's just get started. So prayer board is basically like a vision board. So you know how vision board, you just go on Pinterest, you take the pictures that inspire you or the pictures that you plan on doing. Prayer board is basically like that, but then this is like for Christians or for like Bible stuff. You just tell God all the things that you want, your career, you just put them in a category. I will quickly show you how my own looks like. Materials that you need board, any cardboard. I use my Amazon box to do that. Leave the list here for you to see, but then basically you need notes cards, you need envelopes, you need pen, you need sellotape or paper glue, and then you need some decor that you're going to use to create papers. If you want to use tapes, you can use that, pins that you can stick them together, and mostly you need your Bible. So if you don't want to use Bible, I really don't know why you want to do a prayer board, honestly, because you need the Bible to write the quotes and the things inside. But then if you don't have Bible around, or this is your first time doing it and you don't have Bible around, don't worry. You can go on Google, you can go on Pinterest, and you just type in prayer point for career, prayer point for finances, prayer point for children, prayer point for marriage, prayer point for like basically everything that you need. So one thing that I actually really love about this prayer board is that it's very personal, because it's you and your God. It's like something that you are doing for yourself. So it's between you and God. A lot of people also add prayer requests. So if somebody is sick, then they request for prayer, you pray for them, and then they come back with a testimony that the prayer worked, and then you add it to your prayer. So I'm gonna show you. Here is my own. I'm gonna show you what my own looks like. Here is my Bible. So this is how my prayer board looks like. So for career, I've not really touched on that because I all the quotes that I was reading, I didn't really get a quote that really resonated with me. So I didn't write any quote um for career. So for I wrote forgiveness, healing and health, family and children, and then answered prayers, and then financial freedom. So for my code, I use Ephesians 4:32, which say be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other just as in Christ God forgave you. You're gonna use this note card. You describe or you pray about the things that you want God to forgive you, or the things that you want to forgive other people, and then you put them inside. So you just put them inside here. And then when it comes to healing, you just pray for God to heal you, to provide you with health and care, because without God, you can't do anything. So for health, I chose Jeremiah 33:6, which say, nevertheless, I'll bring health and healing to it. I will heal my people, and I will let them enjoy abundant peace and security. And then like this really helped me, because it's like I'm trusting in God to heal me while working on myself, and then I'm trusting God to provide me with security, because I said it in my other video that last year was very toxic for me. I went through a lot of bad things that I don't think I'm ready to share. So I don't want this year to be like that. So this year I'm healing, I'm eating well, I'm healing my gut, I'm taking my health very seriously. So me reading these quotes really meant a lot to me. I chose Revelation 21:4, which said he will wipe every tears from their eyes, and there will be no more tears. There will be no more sorrow, no more crying, and no more pain. All these things are gone forever. So yeah, like I said, last year was so emotional for me. I lost few friends. I think I'll talk about that in my 2023 run up. I don't know if the video is up. If the video is not up, I'm gonna link it here or in the description box. So last year was really tough for me. Beginning of the year, I lost my best friend. She didn't die, we just fell out. And then towards the ending also, I also like, me and one of my friends also fell out, which I don't think there's coming back from what happened. So that was very, very sad for me, like losing two most important people in my life. And it was something that it was very, very difficult. And like most of you know, I have children, and yeah, so I'm praying for my children. I think I have something here. Yeah. Yeah, so I have some stuff that I wrote, personal stuff. So I'm not gonna read that. So I just describe, how I want my children like to live in God, how I want God to protect my kids and those stuffs. So for children, I chose Proverbs 2:22:6. Train up a child in the way she should go, even even when he is old, he will not depart from it. I think this is like every mother's favorite quote in the Bible. So yeah, I chose it very simple. And then financial freedom. I've talked about how to starting a career or starting a YouTube literally made me go broke last year, because I was like, just I didn't have the financial literacy, I didn't have any structure, or I didn't budget like the way the thing was going to go, or I just went ahead of the curve. So I don't want that to happen to me this year. I want to have like financial freedom and all those things. So I'm praying to God to give me that financial freedom. So for the quote for the financial freedom, I chose Proverbs 10:22, which says, "The blessing of the Lord makes rich, and He adds no sorrow with it." Like you get everything you want without no strings attached. Like when it comes to God, everything is like unconditional. All He asks you in return is to worship Him and believe in Him. Because without believing, there is nothing that is going to work. You need to have faith and believe that everything that you pray for, everything that you are asking is going to be given to you. So I also chose Proverbs 13:11, which says, "Gain worth hastily will dwell, but whoever gathers little by little will increase it." So that's like the thing that most people forget, that you want to get quick rich, and then like because you got it so easily, you're gonna lose it so easily also, because you're not gonna be able to take care of it well like most people, or you're not gonna like have the patience. You're gonna be like, oh, God is gonna do it again, so I'm just going to use it anyhow. So it's like it comes at its God. But then if you gather it small by small with God and a lot of effort, when the money comes, you're going to know how you struggle to get it. So you're gonna be able to have the knowledge, have the wisdom, have the mind to increase it or to invest it into other business, whether it's gonna grow and grow more. So that's one thing I'm also praying for. And for who answered prayers, because like there's nothing here. There's nothing here. So all the things that I describe here, when God answers them or when it happens, I'm gonna put them here. So this is like the dustbin of the prayer board. So like I couldn't find any better word, but basically that. So anytime that I pray from this category is answered, I just put them here. You can also put them. I saw some people like putting them at the end. I saw some people put it. My initial plan was to put it here, but when I was writing it, I got mistake, and then I just drop it here. But anywhere that it is, it doesn't matter as long as you have the faith inside. And this is like a vision board. You need to work towards it. Okay. If you're not working towards it, if you're not praying every day, you're not asking God for the wisdom and for the abundance, you ask God to help you find or to help you excel in your career, but then you're not putting in the work. Have that isolation in that career. How are you going to, better your career when you're not doing enough? And then you want God to give you financial freedom, but you're out here spending aimlessly, like without any budget to wait. So you need to work towards it. So this is just basically like a guidelines on how your year is supposed to go. But then instead of you to make a vision board, you're making a prayer board. This goes way beyond. We talk about manifesting, we talk about reinventing, the law of attractions and the law of abundance and everything. But then you cannot do anything without God. You hear? There is nothing that you can do without God. So what you can do with all the things that you need, I just use like normal regular thing. So you just paste the envelopes on here. You can put any category that you want. You can put, my category is 6, but you can put any category that you want. It does, you don't have to limit yourself. You can add friendship, you can add money separately from there. You can add business, you can add marriage and all those things. Right now, those things are not something that are like important or I'm working towards it. These are the basically things that I'm really, really working towards this year. Before you even start off planning on doing a prayer board, here are some few tips that you need to know first. So number one is you need to believe in every God. You need to believe that everything that you are talking about, everything that you're requesting, everything that you're planning on getting have already been given to you. You just have to have that faith that everything that you want is already given to you. All you need is to work towards it, put in the work, and then you're gonna receive it. So number two is you need to let this thing to be very personal. Like you don't have to go look at people's own. You can look at people's own for inspiration, but you don't have to write exactly what the others are writing. You need to really make this thing personal because it's for you. It's made for you, and then go into details, like describe whatever you want. So if, like, for instance, you want to get a career, you have to describe the type of career that you want, the business, how the work environment looks like, how your boss looks like, the type of uniform you're wearing. You need to go into details to whatever that you are asking for. It's like putting a prompt inside an AI. The words that you put inside is the result that you're going to come up with. So if you're putting inside a prompt that doesn't really work, you're gonna get a false result. So that's how this prayer board is. You need to really go into details. Tell God exactly how you want your life to go about. Tell him exactly what you want. Describe the color. If you want a car, describe the color, the price, how many models, how much do you have to make to get that car. Like describe everything into details to him and pray over it. You have to let the coach choose you. You don't have to choose the coach. So what I mean by letting the coach choose you, when you look at a certain verses in the Bible, it just speaks to you. It just, like, you just know that this have to go on my prayer board. There are so many nice verses in the Bible, but you have to let the verses choose you. When you listen to it, when you read it, you realize, oh, this verse is really for me. This is what I want it to be on my vision, on my prayer. A few steps help you into creating your prayer board. If you ever create a prayer board, kindly tag me. Let me know. I really want to see how it goes. This year, we are stepping into our Christianity girl, being that Christian girl, being closer to God, goes with God, and not doing everything ourselves, putting God inside everything that we do. Leave it in the comment section, verses in the Bible. Watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.